From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back in. Welcome to the weekend. It's going to be an awesome weekend across Acadiana. Warming up, but if you don't like temperatures in the 80s, next weekend we have a forecast where highs will be in the 60s and lows in the 40s. There's that 10-day forecast. We'll get to that in just a bit. First off, though, let's take a look at the satellite imagery. Fair skies across the Bayou State. You can see that storm whipping up, and its center of location just south of the Florida Panhandle. That is our tropical storm NESTOR. And as we open it on up, as I mentioned earlier, pretty much an empty NESTOR in the western flank of this storm. All the weather and the waves and the rainfall on the eastern semicircle of this system. It does look more like a subtropical storm because we have the upper level westerlies kind of driving it and fanning the storms, especially in the eastern quadrant, and not allowing storms to get going on the western side of the storm. And this is how this is likely to go as it makes landfall later on tonight through tomorrow morning. Center of circulation just south of the Pensacola area, where we think it's going to be making landfall a little bit east of the Panama City area, right by Apalachicola by first thing tomorrow morning. The rain bands, though, working their way in sooner. We'll show you that, and then eventually weakening. Could strengthen a little bit prior to landfall, but that does not appear to be the case based on the latest satellite imagery. Current sustained winds at 60 miles an hour and moving smartly to the northeast at 23. That's going to help limit some of the rainfall or the flood threat down the line. Here's the radius of tropical storm winds as we go through the morning hours, reaching Apalachicola. I just looked at the latest reading down by the coast here, and they got about 25 to 30 mile an hour winds, so things are starting to kick up. In the orange, that's your radius of damaging winds, and that's right near and east of the center of the storm, but also it's got to be co-located with thunderstorms that are nearby, so it's going to be somewhere around here, and this may even extend a little bit farther to the east. So that'll be moving in by daybreak tomorrow. Tropical storm force winds 39 or greater, working their way through Georgia and South Carolina tomorrow afternoon and evening, and then moving back out to sea thereafter. So here's the latest high-resolution rapid refresh model showing the showers and storms. Again, eastern side of the storm near the northeastern quadrant and then across the Florida Panhandle. And based on latest satellite trends, I think we're going to see more rain there and some wind and some storm surge for sure as we head through tonight. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., the model matching up pretty well with the National Hurricane Center's forecast site. And then again, moving off to the northeast. Locally for us, we'll see temperatures in the mid-70s after a cool start, topping out in the lower 80s tomorrow afternoon with mostly sunny skies. As we head into Sunday, we'll see a few more clouds and maybe a few showers. We'll go with rain chance Sunday at about 20% locally for us. But here's the rainfall associated with NESTOR, and anywhere between 3 to 6 inches of rain will be common across a good part of the Florida Panhandle, perhaps into the Big Bend and portions of the west coast of Florida. And there's this little hot spot right here that the latest high-resolution rapid refresh model is going for. That translates to about 10 inches of rain, so there could be a few spots isolated 10 inches. But again, this system moving quickly, so that's going to limit some of the flood potential there. It'll be in and out for tomorrow. Temperature-wise tonight, good stuff tonight. We'll go 57 the low in Lafayette. These are just readings at a snapshot time at 3 in the afternoon. We'll go 82 the high tomorrow, lower 80s across the board. Tomorrow night, not quite as cool, upper 60s to near 70, thanks to a south wind that'll be kicking on in. And as we head into Sunday, I'm going with mid-80s. I think we'll break a heat index of 90, and there will be a few isolated showers around and about the area. But for tomorrow, starting off nice and crisp and cool. Temperatures finish off in the lower 80s and fair skies and temperatures in the 70s at this hour tomorrow night. And as we head into Monday, that's the day we're going to see showers and storms. Could be a severe weather threat, at least a marginal to probably a slight risk of severe storms with that cool front. So we'll be watching out for that. Then nice and cool midweek. Then another front Friday that brings our temperatures down another notch and gives us a nice delivery of Canadian air with highs in the 60s and lows in the 40s next weekend. So if it's not cool enough for you midweek, get out the jackets and sweaters. You'll need them for next weekend.
We're looking forward to it, Rob.
Exactly.
Thanks so much.